Hello?
There he is, Frank.
How you doing? Is this Bay?
This is Bay. How you been, man?
All right, cool.
Very cool. Yeah, actually, I was just looking. It was a year and a half ago, the last time we talked.
Yeah, is it that long?
It's that long.
Time's
flying by, my friend.
It does, doesn't it? Wow. How you doing, man?
Good. Hanging in there. You know, trying to live the rock and roll life like you.
There you go. So what's been happening? What's going on?
You have it all going on.
Yeah.
You have it happening. How about this? Did you think this stuff would ever happen? You and Punky back together again?
Well, it's one of those things where you figure, if Punky started playing again, it eventually, because I've asked him to play on the Angel thing that Barry and I did, and we wrote something together as well on that, and then I asked him to play on my solo album. So, I figure, if some of the guys start playing again, eventually maybe we can get together at some point. Yeah, who knows? But this is great getting together with Punky. Going out on the road together. It's we did. I sat in with him when he played out here with his band out here in Vegas, and it's just like getting back on a bike again. You know what I mean? Just like I come comfortable because I know we've played together for so long on stage, so it's a comfort thing.
Yeah. That's funny because I was thinking that too. I was watching some of the video clips of that, and you can just see it in your eyes. Like when you look at each other on stage, like people who have played in bands with people, I know when I would have those moments, you're playing in that band with that person for years, and you could just look in the person's eyes and you're communicating, and you can see that with you guys.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun. So I'm really looking forward to these dates. They should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I can't wait. I really can't wait for them.
What show are you coming to?
Philly at the Trocadero. Now, did you?
I think we got some dates. We got some dates coming up in UK as well, I believe.
Oh, really?
Well, who knows? I mean, maybe. Hopefully, nothing's confirmed yet. But we're looking at a lot of different things. So, I'd like to do some stuff. At least up until the end of the year. See what we can do because I'm sure it's going to be a lot of fun once we start.
Yeah, I was going to say, that was kind of like the plan was going to be to maybe fill up some stuff here and there throughout the year with you guys?
Yeah, I think we'll probably play it by ear. We'll see how it goes, and we put ourselves out there now to do some dates out here in the States and in Europe as well. So hopefully we'll see what happens.
Now, is the set you guys are doing, is it mostly Angel stuff with scattered solo stuff from both of these mixed in, or?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah. I figure, and both of us talked about it. You figure if both of us are going out together, people are going to want to hear a lot of the Angel stuff. So we hashed through a lot of it, and it's so hard to pick and choose and start to eliminate stuff. So, but we got it whittled down. I think we'll come to the final set probably in a couple of weeks, just before we go out there.
Any surprise tracks you think that you guys will do? Any deep tracks that will shock people, or?
I think this time around will probably just mostly tracks that people want to hear. So, and I think because I talked about doing some deep tracks, and I think that people want to hear us do the tracks that everyone has heard, and knows very well. So right. I think if we do it again next time around, then maybe we can add some deep tracks, which should be fun.
Nice. Now, have you talked with Danny about what did he do different to finally get Punky to come out of retirement that maybe somebody else didn't do?
I don't know. I think it's all timing. You know what I mean? It's like anything else. You look. All of us in the band, all of us in Angel have been doing this since we were very young. Punky and I started when we were kids. So I've never stopped. But some people, you play every night. You're on the road. When we were with the Angel on the road probably 320 days a year. So it was,
Oh wow.
When we stopped, it was, everyone kind of, took a deep breath and let a lot of air out. So,
Yeah.
Sometimes it takes a while to get back up on the back up on the horse. It's a matter of whether you want to or not. It's not a matter of whether you can. It's just a matter of whether you want to. Sometimes it tires people out. You don't want to do it again.
Right. Yeah, because I talked to Punky the other day and did his interview, and he said he got very just sour on the whole business aspect of the music world.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it always tends to get in the way of the artistic process, or just the going out and playing process. I mean, everything is such a pain in the ass after a while. So that's part of the whole thing of being tired of it as well.
Kind of just sucks the whole life out of the good part of it.
Yeah, it does. It does.
So now, are you going to be working on another solo album at any point, or are you just going to kind of focus on these shows with you and Punky for the year? Or?
Well, I'm focusing on these shows with Punky for the year, but I've already got some tracks written. I wrote some tracks with Paul Crook, and I did some writing with Joey Sykes, a friend of mine. So
nice.
I'm writing, and we'll see what happens. Right now I'm focused on what I'm doing right now. So most of my energy is now pointed towards that. But it'll pick up again, the writing, and we'll see what we come up with. Paul's on board, I think, for one more solo thing. So I think I'll probably do that.
Yeah, I saw you just did. I guess you just recently did a show. Was it last week in Houston too?
Yes, it was one of those fly-ins. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Actually, it was. I had my guys back for that show. It was Jeff Duncan on guitar and Kevin Kapler and on drums, Michael T. Ross on keyboards, and Fritz O'Hara on bass. So that's been the lineup I've been using most of the time now. But now cool. Jeff is going back on the road with Armored Saint, so he's not available. But at the same time, I'm doing these dates with Punky, so hopefully
kind of balances out.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, that's kind of like the way it is with the whole world of music nowadays. Anyway, it seems like everybody's like a rotating lineup.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of crazy. I was talking with Punky about that. It's like it's not like it used to be where, you reach out for guys that you think are great and guys you think you can get along with and guys you think it'll sound great with what you want to do. Now it's just who's available.
Yeah.
It's like, well, send me the dates and I'll let you know if I'm available. That's the deal. I mean, I started out with Scotty Coogan on drums. Scotty's a great drummer. He did a lot. He was doing a lot of dates with Ace though. So I used him for a couple of gigs, and then he had to take off to do those dates with Ace. So it's a lot of like who's available right now.
It is kind of crazy. I'm even seeing it like there's a couple guys here in Philly, local guys, who they've hooked up with a couple, national acts, and they're like, there's one guy here, he plays in like 3 local bands, and he's doing like 3 kind of national bands, and he's like on the road at all times, and then he comes home for a few days, plays a couple shows at one of his bands here, and then he's back out on the road, and I kind of shake my head like, how the hell is he doing it?
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing. I do my solo thing. Now I'm doing the dates with Punky. And when my off time, I'm doing stuff like I had the vinyl tattoo happening with Oz Fox, and then I'm putting together something with Jeff, and then this Saturday I'm doing the Brian Tichy does like a Randy Rhoads tribute, so he's got Rudy Sarzo playing and all these guys playing, so he asked me to do that, so I do a lot of those every once in a while as well. So yeah, it's constantly doing something to keep up with being a part of the music thing.
Now, do you know what song you'll be doing for that, or will it be a couple songs, or
for the Randy Rhoads thing?
Yes.
I'm doing. I think I'm doing Crazy Train and I Don't Know, and then we're going to do like a a quick get together on Saturday afternoon and figure out if there's anything else that anyone it needs to have a singer on or whatever it is. So I've committed myself with 2 songs, but I'm committed myself to know the whole album, for both albums.
Nice.
So, yeah.
That's awesome. Now,
but it's a lot of fun. I did it last year as well. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's like my guy, like Randy Rhoads. I was a huge Randy Rhoads guy, and I get bummed out. I see these shows, they do them out there all the time. I'm like, they got to do one in Philly.
Yeah, they were Quiet Riot was under the same management as we were in the old. It was the old Quiet Riot days. Yeah, they opened a few shows for us in L.A.
Oh, no kidding. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's when Randy was still with the band.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah.
No, one of my listeners, I put out there if anybody had any questions for you, and this friend of mine, Pete, he wanted to know, and it seems like it's come out lately. A few people have been asking about this. Is the Angel at Midnight movie?
Oh yeah.
Will it ever come out? Will we ever
I don't
see
know.
it?
if we could find it, yeah, absolutely. I don't know where it is. We've got people looking for it, and everyone says, "Yeah, I think I can find it." Well, go ahead and let me know. I mean, but we did the whole thing, and no one seems to be able to find the footage anywhere. So somewhere, like I said before, someone is waking up to the Angel logo rising and in the morning when they get up, and then it goes back down when they go to sleep. And some other guy is watching the Angel at Midnight movie before he goes to bed as well. So, but we haven't heard from them yet, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, there's no like real great footage out there of the Angel stuff, and people are, especially now. I mean, there's like a whole resurgence going on right now, and people, I'm chomping at the bit to see that stuff.
Yeah. Some of the stuff that I've seen now, I've seen more than I have before, but most of it is Super 8, so there's no audio to it, But
right.
It's kind of cool to see some of the stuff. There's a few that I saw that of us coming out of the towers and stuff. It was kind of cool.
That's cool. Do you think there will ever be like the full Angel reunion, like farewell shows that have been rumored or possibly talked about that we'll ever see, or?
I don't know. I really don't have the answer to that. I mean, I would love to do it. I'm sure Punky's up for it at this point, but it's really if we do something like that, really it's got to be all 5 of us. So, time's kind of running out, but it still hasn't run out. So we'll see what happens.
Right.
It's up to the rest of the guys.
So Frank's in. Punky's most likely in. I think Punky said he's definitely in. If it's done right, he's in. So, all right. So who else do I need to talk to?
Well, I'm sure Felix would do it. I mean, when you say if it's done right, I mean, I don't know what that means. It's that, what we talked about was trying to put the show on, with the same impact that we had when we did it, and to do like a few shows with it, and that would be great. So
Sure. Yeah, and I think it's not only for the fans. I think for you guys too. I think you guys would probably enjoy it more than the fans.
Yeah, I would.
Oh, that's awesome. So I see you're coming out here to East Coast in a couple of weeks for a handful of dates, and then in June you'll be out on the West Coast, and I'm sounding like some European dates filling in between. So it's gonna be a fun year for you.
I think we have and I think we have some working on some Midwest dates as well. So it should be as you said, a fun year. I'm looking forward to it. I really am. Yeah.
Cool. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to finally meeting you, Frank.
Yeah, it'd be great to see you, man.
Absolutely. Great. Anything else out there you want to throw out there that I might have missed, or?
No, I think we covered everything that we need to cover. I think I'm looking forward to the shows, and like I said, we have we have some Midwest dates coming up, I think, and looking forward to doing some European dates and maybe some Japanese dates. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We're throwing it out there and seeing what sticks.
Right. And I guess the big thing now, too, especially is the festivals. I see you guys playing the Rock and Skull Festival.
Yeah. All of those festivals are always fun to do. I mean, when Barry and I went out, we did the Bang Your Head Festival and we did the Sweden Rock Festival, and it's always good to it's time to catch up with everybody. I saw Paul Raymond at the Bang Your Head Festival when I did that. UFO played that date with us and stuff. So yeah, you always always catch up with everybody, and they're always fun dates because in the 70s it was more dog eat dog. Now we're old enough to enjoy it instead of trying to run through everybody and run down everybody. So now the days now are playing with everybody. So that's how it works out.
So now it's more like a day of fun and rock and roll and enjoy your set, but also almost like a family reunion backstage. Yeah,
exactly. It's like catching up with everybody. Yeah, what's going on? What are you doing? I haven't seen you. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah.
That's wild. That's good. Yeah. Great. Well,
all right,
again,
Ray,
Frank, I can't wait. I can't wait to see you in
really
April, and we're going to keep plugging away at the shows for you guys. And
great. Thank you so much.
Always a pleasure,
come
Frank.
Up to me.
I will, for sure. Of course.
All
I'm going to get my album signed. Come on, you guys signed my Angel.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah. But you gotta tell me who you are when you come up to me, because a lot of people come up and say, "Here, put an album in front of me and say sign it." So make sure you
I'm sure.
Tell me who you are. All right.
Well,
all right,
here,
Faye.
I'll give you a tip off. I'm going to be the fat guy that wants to have macaroni and gravy with you.
Sounds like a plan.
There you go.
All right, man.
All right, Frank. Take care, man. Great talking to you again.
Yeah. Thanks again, babe. Take care.
All right. Bye.
All right. Bye.